Library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. AMP2.TV, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Welcome to Taking Care of Business with Freddy Fixit Santori as they bring the power of AMP2.TV video format to the radio. Today's show will have interviews and concepts that bring you, the public, closer to how real radio and television work hand in hand to bring the best platform to sell your business. Tune in on the WWNNradio.com website or follow AMP on AMP2.TV website to see radio.
Good evening, Boca. Thank you. There you go. Good job. This is Freddy Fixit Santori bringing you live from WNN 1470 radio stations here in Boca Raton. We have on set different people tonight, but I want to let you know that you can watch us and hear us on WNN1470.com. What's the matter, Barbara?
I don't know, I'm just nervous.
Look at Barbara.
My hair's
Barbara,
a mess, huh?
Barbara's hair's a mess. You can tell.
So is mine.
So is Rob's. All right, and on the set today we have Barbara, my co-host. As you know, we're going to be doing Two Boys from Brooklyn, and she came down to help me interview this fine young man over here from Planned Growth, Mr. Rob Cunningham, who was nice enough. Planned Growth was nice enough to give us tickets to go see the legend. What is the legend's name?
Mr. Bob Seger.
Seger.
Yeah.
I know him as Bob. You know, of all the songs, Rob, I got to tell you, I knew 4 songs because I was never a big Bob Seger fan, right? But Linda Harmon was dancing in the aisles. I have pictures. You won't let me post them.
Oh.
But holy mackerel, she was jumping up and down. There were people. It was standing room only yesterday.
That's wild. Yeah.
I have never seen so many people at a concert in my life. And they were talking about songs that they had dated their wives and their girlfriends and everything else in the past, and they started to jump up with certain things. But anyway, I want to thank you for doing that. That's not why we're on the air tonight. We are actually on the air tonight talking about what Planned Growth does, which is very interesting. And Linda Harmon is in here again. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Freddy.
She's in here moving cameras. As I said, you can see us and hear us tonight, WNN 1470 AM. That's to give Linda a chance to get back to the cameras. And my co-host tonight is Barbara. How you doing, Barbara?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. We didn't shoot any film today. I'm a little upset.
I know, it's bummed. It's okay, it rained anyways.
That's because, you're going to have to get this a little closer. That's because my friend Les, is not feeling well. And we wish him a speedy recovery, but Les he's taking some medicine, and I didn't want him to faint and break a camera, so I said, okay, we'll come back to doing that. That's right. But how was your day?
It was good.
Your weekend?
It was great.
Now, the true test to this whole thing today, Rob, is whether or not, Barbara, did you bring your maple syrup?
I didn't. I had maple syrup this morning, though.
You took it with you?
Maple syrup.
No, I had it at home. My hubby made.
She walks around with Vermont maple, because she's from Vermont. She walks around with Vermont maple syrup.
Just a small one. Only if I'm going to have pancakes.
Wow. Really?
And the funny thing is that when she was talking to us last week because we were doing the show called Two Boys from Brooklyn.
Yep.
My friend Les, who's going to be on the show as a co-host on there, he says he does the same thing. I know the guy 15 years. I've never seen
Carries
him.
around maple syrup.
Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he says. That he carries around maple syrup. Everybody carries around maple syrup, right?
Well, yeah. Wait, what kind do you use?
Whatever
It's
I
on
can
the table?
find. But I remember we used to always have maple syrup at home.
Did you?
And actually,
real
it was in a tin.
Yeah, see? The real
Yes.
stuff.
In a tin.
Yeah, it came in a tin. My father actually worked for a company that
How
used
old
to
are you,
ship
Rob?
the can. Old enough to have my 4
In
boys.
a tin?
Yeah, it was in a tin.
I never heard of maple syrup in the
They still
tin.
sell it in a tin.
You're kidding
In
me.
a big square tin. It says,
Yeah. We used to have them in the kitchen all the time.
And how do you pour that?
They're already tapping the trees, by the way, in Vermont. They're getting ready.
This under 16 feet of snow. I
Yeah,
can tell it's frozen syrup. Unbelievable.
That's wild.
Anyway, digressing. Let's talk about Plan Growth.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what Plan Growth does and where's it located? What does it do? What do you do there?
Location, we just moved from Fort Lauderdale. We're in Deerfield Beach now, I-95 Hillsborough area. We're a digital marketing firm, very tech-based online marketing firm for clients all through South Florida. We're not limited by boundaries. I mean, we do have some clients outside of South Florida, but mainly we're here in the South Florida area.
And when you say digital marketing, what does that mean?
It means anything from website creation, redoing websites, trying to upgrade sites for our clients as a strong foundation. But mainly after that, we have all sorts of services as far as social media marketing, SEO, mobile marketing, email marketing, drip marketing, PPC. We can do large bundles monthly for our clients.
So if somebody has a company and they want to do some marketing, they want to be bigger, as big as they can afford to be, which is the key in any business, is to be different. How do you prepare to make them the best they can be? I know you had a survey, I think, that you do with clients, don't you?
We do have a survey. It's really a brainstorming for our clients to be able to look and see and compare their local competitors, to kind of get a feel for maybe what their sites look like and how they do a little bit of their marketing, and then they sort of go through and they look and take a look at their own marketing from a tech point of view. I have clients all the time, or prospective clients, that look at the survey and they say, well, this is a lot to fill out, but they really do need to go through and sort of do a self-analysis.
And what kind of angles are you looking for? I give you an example. Suppose I wanted Barbara to be in the music business. She has a talented voice and she sings, and it's outrageous. And I don't know where to begin, how to market this talent. Are these some of the things that you help people with? Is it separate? Do you send them to somebody? Do you guys handle it?
We can definitely handle, from the marketing perspective, being able to set all those avenues up that she would want to be found on. Your own YouTube channel, obviously all the social media outlets, all the social media avenues. And if you plan events and whatever you want to do from there, capturing your fans' information, call to actions is huge. That's one of the biggest things to be able to do in marketing right now. And being able to remarket whatever you have coming out back to them.
There you go. So it's a mixture of things, not just one
Absolutely,
thing.
yeah. It really is a mixture.
Now, you did something down at the race track down in Homestead, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Anytime we try to pair up or have an event for ourselves or even clients, we try to teach them, like I said, sort of like a call to action type of thing, where you want to be able to capture anybody who's interested. You want to capture their data, especially in an event they are having. We did something where when people came through the gates, they could actually try to upgrade their tickets, and they could get into the pits, so they could actually go visit the drivers and see the crews and everything, so they get X amount of time in the pit area. And what we did was we captured their first name, last name, phone number, email. People were lined up, didn't even know why they were lined up.
They were just there.
So yeah, I mean, people love it. And then what happens is they got to actually see. We took a camera crew and got to see who won, who was in the pits, and it just brought in more people to capture more information, more data, and be able to put it in our CRM and remarket back out to whoever we need.
So you're creating like a book of business for the client.
Absolutely, actually. On site at an event.
And that's on site, which is really unique. You like racing? Do you like to see car races? Go zoom, zoom, zoom. No,
not really.
No, not racing.
She doesn't like. She's not a big racing fan.
No.
But you hold it at the beach. I'm sure you'll like it, right?
Yeah, I like it.
At the beach, she does. But it's important. It's really interesting because one of the one of the reasons that we got involved with putting video on radio stations is to be visual, to show people that you can actually be visual, whether it's, anything you want to sell, food or anything like that becomes a visual aspect. I think that what you do is you take it even further to another level, because then once you shoot the film, you got to market it. What a lot of people fail to realize is that you come and you do some business, and then all of a sudden you put your pencil down and you don't market what you just accomplished. So why did you do it? Why even get it done? So I think that what you guys do is very important, because it sort of gives what you're doing in terms of promotion a home, a place to park and do something, either an event or whether it's charity. You guys, do you guys get involved with charities as well?
Oh, absolutely. We have a large amount of clients that are nonprofits and charitable organizations, and we also, the CEO, Chris White, he sits on the board of about 6 organizations. We have the Boys and Girls Club, the Dan Marino Foundation, Marino Campus, the Vocational Autism School that opened at Fort Lauderdale. John Footy Cross, Here's Help. We do his charity. I know he was a big radio personality down here, I believe Y100 for quite some time. Foundation for America, John Ratzenberger is the chair for that. We put their site together and set some things up for them very quickly. We have some future projects we're working on with him as well. Junior Achievements. We've given a lot back to Junior Achievements and done quite a bit of work for them as well.
How long has the company been open?
I want to say it's going on 3 years solid now, but Chris has had this business growing for quite some time. He's been in Florida for 17 years. The business he was with before was a telecom business, which is still in business, partner company of ours, Comres. And they were just paying through the nose for marketing here and here and here and all over the place, in different places. And finally, Chris just came up with this idea that he wanted to, almost from a tax point of view, be able to come up with something much easier, all under one roof.
Interesting. 888-565-1470 is the number if you want to ask Rob a question. You got a business and you want to pick his brain as to how to market your business. Now, you have something that you showed me at the studio on 18th Street that was remarkable. The animal books, the 3D stuff. And Barbara doesn't have any children yet, but she says she's planning. So now if you're listening, get ready because it's coming. But the children's books, they turn lifelike using technology from a phone or any pad, right? It doesn't have to be a phone.
Oh, yeah, any mobile device. It can be iPad, Android-based. That is actually one of our new companies that we have.
This is unbelievable.
Partnered up. We do the marketing for that company. It's Interactive Art. And the book is Interactive Animal Kingdom. It's interactiveanimalkingdoms.com. I'm sorry, interactiveanimalbooks.com. Yeah.
And it's nice because you can read the book and it reads to you, it has sounds, and the animals actually turn 3D. So
yeah, augmented reality, and it's going to be absolutely the wave of the future. We have, we could take, right now we have cards and we have the book, and what happens when you actually bring a mobile device over the book, and we have our actual logo for Interactive Art. When you see that anywhere, children will know, or adults will know that you can interact with that type of print. And what happens is all the different character animals in the book come to life, and kids can actually touch the animal. They can it's able to roar. You can feed it. You can feed it the proper food based on the facts and everything you're learning in the book while the child is reading it. My 4 sons absolutely love the book. I always have to kind of keep the book and the cards secure because I know they're going to be taking them. They want to play with them.
It's really cool. And you did
Absolutely.
You did an event where there was a tent and people walked through, and the animals were sort of around them. And which gave me an idea at the studio. I like to bring in something like that where you can actually come in and you walk through the animals, and the animals are actually around you like a 3D thing. See, maybe one of those animals that eat less or something. It would be a lot of fun to watch that. But it's really cool, the technology advancement. And I know it's going to get better and better because it's like anything else. we're advancing in our video production. We're actually making it compatible now to television so that we can burn these videos and use it on TV by encoding them, which is a whole new facet for us. But what's on the horizon for planned growth? And give us your website and phone number.
The website is www.plangrowth.com. Phone number is 954-617-6000.
And they should ask for...
They can ask for Chris White, or they can ask for me, Rob Cunningham.
And what is on the horizon for planned growth? What do you guys got cooking?
We have there's some exciting innovations. Chris White is very innovative, very passionate, and I'm really learning and seeing where his passion is coming from. We have something possibly in the works with a D-League ABA basketball team coming up. We're looking to really do something actually at the end of the week. I should know for sure. The Miami Midnights. We have some other things in the works as far as trying to partner up with another innovative company for referral marketing, trying to add that to our bundle of services that we have, which again is another great thing. We try to add more and more services and not increase the cost and pass it on to our clients, but we try to become really efficient with our team of techs. We have about 30 techs and developers. But if we can find anything that's innovative, cutting edge, we try to put it in place where our clients can use it.
Now, does it matter if the company that wants you to market them, they can be in Texas and California? It doesn't really matter that they're not in Florida,
No,
correct?
borders do not matter. No, we have a gym that healthcare or it's a gym that there are multiple states. We can state boundaries. It doesn't matter. We can work remotely. We can fly out if need be, meet clients. But no, we're not limited to just South Florida.
Yeah, I know. We got a client from North Carolina that came, and they wanted to. It was a wrestling organization.
That's right.
And they wanted us to do some sound bites and some green screen stuff, and we did it, and we sent it up, and they're using it. So I guess you're right. And anything nowadays with computers there are no limitations. You like basketball?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be. What is it? The Miami Midnights?
The Miami Midnights. Yes.
Basketball.
Mr. Jeffrey Rosen has brought this and is trying to build this team. This is their inaugural year. They're going to be sealing a deal trying to play at Nova University. And it seems like they're going to be...
now, is this a D-League deal?
D-League.
D-League,
ABA.
okay.
I don't remember the ABA.
Oh, I do.
I know red, white, and blue ball. They still have it.
That's
they
right.
still do it. I believe they play 14 games, I want to say. I'm just learning about them. I didn't even know the ABA was still
But
around.
the Nets, the Pacers, those are all ABA teams.
Yeah. I remember that much. A lot of those teams became NBA teams from the ABA.
And one of the greatest basketball players that play for the Nets, the doctor.
Yeah, I was going to say Julius Erving, right?
Dr. J was the best. And I tell you, when we were growing up and watching the ABA, they went against the NBA. But the ABA had all sorts of colorful uniforms. It was like a circus. So, and they used to play their games late at night. So you had to be up till 11 o'clock, and then you had to go to school the next day. So we used to write letters and say, I went to see the doctor.
Yeah.
It was Julius Erving.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
But Julius Erving, I remember some of the things that Michael Jordan does. Julius was doing it before Michael came along.
Influenced him.
But he used to dance on the glass and all sorts of. Man was talented.
Yeah.
It was just talented. And they had to take in some of the ABA teams into the NBA, and I think the doctor was a big part of that. He ended up playing somewhere. I can't remember. Oh my God. I remember the ABA. You don't remember the ABA. You don't even know what an ABA is.
I barely remember.
Actually.
Yeah. But I got to see it firsthand Saturday night.
With the red, white, and blue ball?
Mm-hmm. I got to see them. Yeah.
They're still using the red. The first basketball I bought was a red, white, and blue ball. And in New York, the fire escapes?
Mm-hmm.
The stairs, when you have to sort of take it off the hook and it rolls down so you can leave the fire escape. You know what a fire escape is, right? You know what a fire escape is, right?
Yeah.
So we used to shoot the ball through the rings. That was our basketball court. In Spanish Harlem, we couldn't have courts, so you had to shoot it between the rings. And we were playing basketball, and the ball hit the stairs and went into the street, and a truck destroyed my ABA basketball.
That's devastating.
That was my ABA story. And the
no.
thing exploded, and I kept it for a while because I couldn't believe that the damn thing actually popped. But I had a red, white, and blue basketball. I'll never forget that. It was unreal.
Yeah, they're still playing with them. It says ABA on it. Yeah, I took my sons Saturday night.
Where did you
to
go
watch.
see them?
They're at the David Posnack Jewish Community Center in Davie, Florida right now. And it was amazing. We sat literally right behind the goal, and my 4 boys that are 11 and under were so shocked and watching basketball up that close. It was just amazing. And these guys play hard. A lot of these guys are right out of college. They didn't make it in the NBA, but they still love ball. They still, get compensated, and they love it. They play hard.
How many people you think were in the audience?
It could have maybe about 50. The venue's very small there. That's why they're looking to this.
Expand.
They just started this team, so they're going for Nova, which is a great venue.
It's a good school.
Yeah,
it's a good gym to work out of.
It was great. It was a good game.
Yeah, but it's interesting that the startup leagues, the ABA, the D players, they sign 10-day contracts with the NBA. I mean, they dip into the into the league looking for players. I know the Knicks just signed one, and there's a couple that signed here and there. But it's a lot of fun. Watch. Do you gone to any basketball games down here in Florida?
Not yet.
You know where Miami is? You've been to Miami?
I've been. I need to get to a game.
We went to see the Knicks play the Heat.
How was it?
Well, we had tickets in the nose section, nosebleed section.
So you couldn't see?
Yeah. So Linda's daughter came and she talked to somebody and she says, "Yeah, we're up there." She put this face. So they gave us courtside seats.
Get out of here. Really? Wow.
So we went courtside. We could smell the sweat. You know what's funny? What's funny about basketball players? The pros, they smell delicious when they sweat.
Really?
They have all this aftershave stuff going on, perfume. They don't smell like sweat. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
All those sponsors make them smell so good.
But the Knicks lost that night, but her daughter had never been to a game, and her boyfriend at the time, he's never been to a basketball game at all, and their eyes were like this big because we were right there, right courtside. It was unreal. And the lady that owned the tickets, she owned the whole row down at the Heat Arena. So it was a lot of fun.
Incredible.
But my Knicks lost.
These guys are giants.
Yes, absolutely. We got a couple of minutes left. So do you have any upcoming events that you're going to be doing? Because I know you guys are always on the road.
I'm trying to think if we don't have anything coming up right away. I know we're trying to do something with the Broward Library. I think they have a Children's Book Fest coming up, and we'll see if we can be a part of that. Like you mentioned in the past, we did something with the interactive art in the Interactive Animal Kingdom books. That was a day for children at Nova University.
Right.
We're very, very good at keeping everyone posted through our social media, different avenues of whether you use Twitter, Facebook. You can always visit our website.
Excellent.
Posting events.
Well, Barbara loves reading to kids. Just FYI,
That's a negative.
She's a great reader.
You don't have to really read; it's all interactive now. Yeah,
Barbara, all you gotta do is go.
Our augmented reality technology. I'm telling you, it's blowing people away.
I know it's fantastic. Yeah, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. I should have told you to bring it, but I don't even know if you can show it. But it's leading technology, cutting edge stuff, which is really cool. And again, our phone number at am2.tv is 866-224-5422. Give us a call if you want more information. You didn't get it tonight. Again, this will be archived on the WNN website. We are getting the AM2 website up. Hub should be up hopefully by next week if Gio's watching tonight. Thank you for doing that. Rob, I want to thank you for coming by, and I love the tickets.
My pleasure.
Why don't you give us that phone number before we sayonara?
Plan Growth, 954-617-6000. It's plangrowth.com. Or you can also do the interactive art, interactiveanimalkingdombooks.com.
He's going to get that right eventually.
Yeah, that's long.
There you go. You want to put in a plug for you? You be doing anything? Nothing yet? You want to tell Nana to make sure that chicken is cooked?
No.
Make sure that chicken is cooked on the way home. I want to thank Ken on the other side of the glass. Linda, thank you for helping us out. Ken, We are ready. Take us out, my man. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
You have been listening to Taking Care of Business, powered by amp2.tv. You can reach amp2.tv by calling 866-224-5422 and join the amp2.tv radio TV network. We give you all the tools you need to have your own show, both on radio and TV, and bring new energy and ideas to the business you're trying to promote. If you want to be a leader in new concepts and make your business #1 in the area, amp2.tv has the platforms to get you there. 866-224-5422 is the number to get you started. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Times are tough, and right now those in the commercial world know that being heard via advertisements is the name of the game. AmpSquare.tv understands how important advertisement is and is proud to express that it's truly the only plugged-in internet television production company on the market. Amp2.tv live streams all their shows across all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. Amp2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV.
AM 1470 W.